Welcome back guys, Ben here, and today we are checking out a game called The Legacy. It's a cooperative survival and horror genre game. You and your family have returned to your native land on which a terrible curse and darkness has fallen. Will you be able to survive in a harsh and dangerous environment and stop the evil? It depends on your skills and ability to help each other. So this is from Second Reality, and Rock Game are the publishers. They were kind enough to provide me with a key for this, and it comes out on the 8th of October. And there's no pricing on this at the moment. It is like an open world survival crafting game, but with survival horror. It's got that kind of it's set in like Western Ukraine, I believe, and like the mysticism and everything around that. So yeah, we're gonna check it out. We're gonna see what it's like. Don't know if it's gonna have like the kind of stalker influence and stuff like that we see with the anomalies and everything that seems to be around there. But yeah, you can play this 1 to 4 players. You can play on multiple different servers and things like that. They say it's got an advanced save system, so I think your progression can change, like can carry with you depending on the server. So yeah, we're just gonna do single player though. Obviously the game's not out yet, so we're gonna do that. But if you were to do cooperative game, you can create or join a room, and if you're joining a room, then you can see like a list of open rooms and like or you know, you can enter a password in to join your friends. We're just gonna do a single player and go from there. So sit back, relax, like, comment, subscribe. Let's check out The Legacy. So we get to have a little bit of a different difficulty option where you can choose your presets, and you can tweak this yourself, so you can have like little custom ones as well. So if you want there to be more loot, enemies to be stronger, weaker, because you could actually have this where it's like enemies are really weak, but you could have this much more of like a survival kind of looting experience kind of thing if you want to. So I really like that they've got that as an option. You can switch on permadeath, and you can also switch on friendly fire as well. We're going to leave everything just on medium. And then we've got character, so Mark, the youngest of the family, and we're kind of just the all-rounder. Start with a pistol. We've got Amelia, so lower health and armor, but stronger stamina, speed. We've got Alexander, who's the oldest of us and the strongest, so health and a bit more of the tankier guy. Low stamina and speed, but much better with that sort of stuff. What does Amelia, sorry, start with? Oh, she starts with a compass and a flashlight. Okay, and then we've got Taras, who is a bit mixture of health and stamina, not so good at the load kind of stuff there as well. So yeah, you got a little mix there. I'm just gonna go with Mark. I'm just gonna be like medium, kind of just the middle settings of everything, just to see what the game systems are like, what it throws at us and things like that. I'm excited for this one. I hadn't really come across this one before, and it really just snuck up on me, and I was like, oh, they reached out, provided me with a key, and the more I looked into it, the more I was like, oh, this is actually really intriguing. So we're gonna see what it's like. As always, they haven't told me to say anything good or bad about the game, just to yeah, play it and see what we think. So I'm excited for this one. Okay, Q voice chat. Movement mode is control. Headlamp is on L. Okay, crouch. Motion panel. Take the object out of my hands. Okay. Interesting. Cut the tree with a knife with certain probability to extract bark. Axe to get sticks. Chop down trees. And to extract stones, hit large stones with a sledgehammer or an axe. Okay. Seems to be a lot of probability stuff going on. Q is our voice chat. Z is our emotion. Okay. We can see ourselves as well. I actually do quite like that when we're not just a floating head. We are playing 4K max settings, so at the moment, I don't know if obviously there'll be a day 1 patch, but at the moment this is as good as it's going to look, which I think lighting wise it looks pretty nice. Closer textures, maybe not as much, but the more your backpack is filled, the faster your character. Okay, so we do actually have to worry about our load capacity there as well. And our main task is gather all the gear you need and go in search of Molfar's book. Sweep of Svetlograd, which is where we are destroyed the damned locals, not out of 50. Collect notes from local residents. So we've got a few things there. And it's a little bit of an RPG, I guess, because we're getting XP for something. So where's movement mode? Oh, movement mode is just walk or run. Okay. Nice that you got that as a toggle, though. We can block and punch. Okay. So I'm guessing our RV is, like, broken down. Obviously, if you're playing with friends, then it's like you've got all 4 of you, like, spread out and sort this out. Bottom right, we've got our water, food, temperature, and then our health. Can we go in here? We can. Take some of this stuff here. Got some food at least. Okay, we don't actually... I guess we'll come back to those, because... Oh, hang on. There's an axe. I was going to say, we've got everything quite early on. So chem light, take in your hands, and then can be placed in a special slot. But it can't be switched off once it's switched on. Okay. So I guess if we open up our inventory... Not the biggest fan initially of the UI, but... Got an additional bag. Oh, I just dropped that. That's not what I meant to do. Additional bag just gives us some extra slots here. We already have 1 handgun, so we've got a second one now. We'll put the fireman's axe here as well. And on the right hand side, we've got the crafting. Bonfire, self-made tent. Make a box. Always curious the expense of these things. Not too bad. Needs bark though. Okay. Aim down sight. Pretty straightforward. Got a lighter there as well and a flashlight. That's great. Did that give us extra slots having the additional bag? Oh, so the chem light goes on us, but the flashlight doesn't. Okay. Okay. So we do have a marker, 1.5 kilometers. Well, 1.5 meters. Yeah, 1.5 kilometers, what am I saying? I'm trying to open the map, but it's, Oh, I don't have a map to open. Have all your gear you need. Okay. Well, I think we've done that. So let's see what the tree chopping's like. Is it? Can we chop this tree down? Is this a choppable tree? It does say, yeah, resource extracted. I don't actually do the trees chop. I'm getting XP. Am I picking up sticks and bark? I mean, there's some things where, like as you get really close, textures are really muddy, aren't they? Like, but I mean, generally it looks really nice until you get closer up to stuff. There's a little bit of like the lighting popping. I don't know what that's called. It's like the lighting in the shadows. The grass is flickering. Oh, we have to put that away to climb. Nice, okay. Got like a path going that way. Obviously, we've got the marker going this way. I'm guessing that's where Morfar's book is. We are like earning number of 1 games. It's the weird bit where I'm like, what is the we can save at any point as well. But what's like the win condition? Is it meant to be that you wait, was that something on the floor? It was. 10 UAH. A money bill can be used to purchase various items from a trader. Okay. Nice, it's got a little tutorial system in here. So, I'm guessing the trees themselves don't chop and fall. I mean, this one's not even counting as me hitting it. I would say that is a little bit disappointing. This one we can hit. But yeah, I need to find a book. But yeah, seems like you literally just mine it, and then you get a percentage chance to get some stuff. So that is a little bit disappointing, because I wonder if that's something that's just in this early build, if it's something to do with like the server. Because I don't believe this is procedurally generated. I think it is like like the same map and area. Could be wrong with that, but box there. We can hunt apparently. The Steam page says you can hunt and craft your food. There's a massive like turbine there. I'm intrigued by the setting. There's a little bit of ambient noise. We're just gonna come off the path here. Like the sounds change depending on what's underfoot. I said attention to detail with some things, and then other things. There's a oh, there as well. Some other things you're like, why can't you chop a tree down? What was that? I saw a health bar then. Like a snake coming after me or something. Another fire watchtower thing there. That would be my thing though. I've got textures on high. Like, is this like... So there might be another patch. What is that? There's like an arch. I said there is, as it says on the Steam page itself, there is mysticism with this. So I don't... So there's some... It's not like a hyper-realistic thing. There is like supernatural shit, I guess, for want of a better word. How do we... I think it just was telling me just how to open that and I didn't pay attention. How do I... Oh. How do I look at my stuff that I've picked up? Oh. Here's effects and potions, okay. You can have different speed potions, power, invisibility potion. Okay. U hides the UI. Okay. Let's keep heading towards this objective. Not sure if I need to place a camp yet. Obviously there is like temperature we've got to be mindful of, food and stuff like that too. What's that again? Oh, use your bare hands around. Oh, that's what it was. Wondered what the red flash stuff was. I think there's some things that look really good, but then like the water texture here. But, oh my god. Oh, he's coming for me then. Is he? No. Just a very friendly deer? Elk? I don't know. Yeah, I think actually really like initial first impressions, I really like the idea of this. And then some things, some things where the textures don't look right. Like it's hyper realistic with some other stuff, and then it's a little bit little boat down there though. Let's go have a look. Yeah, it's a little... I don't know what the word is. Like, not cheap, but you know what I mean? Like, it's very random in other parts. There's a road here and there's a car. Oh. There's zombies in this game? Oh, shit. I didn't even hit that, really. We can now carve the carcass of the snake. Guess we want to get some food anyway. Yeah, we do need to be mindful of... Got snake skin there. We need to be mindful of time and temperature as well. Yeah, it looks like it is... There are zombies. I was not aware that this was a zombie survival game. I guess it just says, like, survive in a harsh and dangerous environment and stop the evil. Some of them cause injuries and cut. Oh, you can get cut by running through bushes. Okay, like there's some things there where I'm like, I actually like that idea. I think that is really cool. That, you know, you can like get cuts and scrapes from running through the forest. A lot of like survival games don't factor that in. Might have to see if we can set up shelter in here. Some random bullets. There's a knife though, hunting knife, that'll be good. Got a bandage. Oh my god, oh my god, oh my god, oh my god, oh my god. Bandage it as soon as possible, otherwise you'll lose blood. Oh god. I don't know if there's a healing screen or not. Oh no, I just dropped the bandage. That's not good. Oh, now it wants me to carve the carcass first to access my bandage. Like I said, it's got a little bit of that kind of indie early access jank. I don't know if this is going to be... It doesn't say it's going to be early access or not as a release. I'd imagine so. We have to put it on there. Then we can use the bandage. It just says on the right hand side we've got... There we go. We've got rid of the scrapes. When night falls, the cursed locals grow stronger and faster. Their eyes light up with an ominous red glow and their attacks become more fierce. Be careful, they hunt with double the force at night. Great. Okay. Absolutely great. We do not have enough bark or rope. You need rope or box of nails. I like that though, that you can have different things to reach the same things. You can use rope or nails for a lot of this, to be fair, actually. Make a sharp stick. We can make a campfire kit. We can make axes. And then make... You need a sharp stick and then the meat as well. Ropes are made from animal skins or dirty rags. Bandages are made from disinfected rags. Which is a dirty clothes to make a rag. And then alcohol to make it a disinfected one. Okay. I think for now... You gotta put everything on the bar. Like, you can't... Let's eat our canned sardines. See our food going up there. Again, one thing I do like is that if you feel that the food and water degradation, I guess, is too high, you can actually change that in the difficulty settings. So if you don't want to be worrying about water and food that much, then you can actually tone it down. If you want to be worrying about it more and make it more difficult, then you can also do that as well. So we actually keep the bottle, which I like as well. Presumably we can like refill that. I guess we just replace it when we want something. Yeah, okay. So it's very much getting used to using it on the bar. Government's trying to clean Svetlograd and its surrounding areas from evil and cursed locals. Periodically, they drop and explode chemical bombs in different places. If you want or need to get into a place that's contaminated with chemical smoke, use a gas mask. Otherwise, the consequence will be negative for you. You can find more items, including unique items. Is that what that is over there? That's like a cursed thing, is it? I'm surprised we don't have a... Maybe we need to find a map first. Because I have no idea how big this area is. Like, how big the play space is. Also, don't know what the level is. Like, are we getting... Let's check. Is the keybinds? Control... Just trying to see... It's a set mark with T. At the HUD. Tooltip panel, maybe. T does a marker. Okay. H just puts the weapon away, actually. U gets rid of the UI. F1 is just the... Oh, that's just the tooltip at the beginning. Okay. Okay. And that's literally what's there. Okay. Oh, at the moment I'm worried about getting bitten by more snakes. What's that sound effect? Not like that. Never sure with these games. Am I meant to be like building my shelter first? I'm guessing. Like, I don't need to sleep, from the looks of it. Does it create like a safe space? Yeah, I think I would like to have it so that if you cut the trees down, they do fall. Even if they come back over time. I still think one of the best games for this kind of stuff is Icarus. Valheim did it very well as well. There's a wolf over there. So we're in the central forest. So there's different like biomes and things. Oh god, there's an enemy there as well. I didn't see that. But be careful, this could go wrong for me very quickly. Keep my eyes peeled. I like the music. Like I said, I think sound effects and atmosphere. This music would be really loud though. The music is technically like I think I put it at 30%. Flashlight does have batteries as well. There's some nice things here that they've done here, to be fair. I wonder how balanced it is for single player though. That's always my main thing, is that I feel like these games are designed for a full 4-player co-op. Curious on the price point as well. Like I said, I don't know what the price point is for that yet. I don't know. I assume they would have decided that. If I can find, I'll ask them. And if I can find that out, I'll put that in the comments. I mean, it'll probably be out by the time I post this anyway. But okay, now we're cold. Church. Yeah, I'm curious. Is this a $15 game? Is this a $20? Is this 30? Let's have a look. Okay. Chemlight would be useful. We're gonna find the book. Let's have a look. There's a fishing rod there. That's cool. Some more money. UAH. Is it wrong taking money from a church? If you get too close, the light's got like a distance thing on it. Interesting. Okay. Let me have a look. Sorry if you can hear my dog barking. Do we need to go up there, or...? North Church. It's a very, like, wide church. Like normally churches are, like, they face this way, don't they? Like, they're long. Not. This one's like a horizontally wide church. I'm guessing this isn't Morfar's book, or I didn't gather all the stuff to trigger. I don't know. Oh, there is stairs up here, isn't there? Let's have a look. Might be something upstairs instead. In the bell tower. Cream cakes. Ritual in the Forgotten Temple. Page can be studied in the Book of Molfar. They're scattered around the world and contain valuable knowledge. How do I access the Book of Molfar? That's a weakened potion recipe. That was a mistake. I shouldn't have rang that. Just summons all the zombies. Can you imagine? Oh, there is something there. That is where it is. Need to find a book. Can't climb though. Can we climb? There we go. Bit of parkour. I don't know why the book's up here. So we found Molfar's book. Okay, now we can open that. Okay. So, knowledge about plants, mushrooms, potions, and mystical creatures. It says, if a ritual is successful, the darkened time... Okay, it's gone too quick. This is the bit where I'm like, I want the tutorial to be something you can click on and read it again, like on a menu. That will weaken enemies. That's the Witchstone legend that we picked up earlier. When you touch it, you see the memories of those who've been here before. Your secrets may be revealed. Ritual in a Forgotten Temple. That's our 3 pages. 41 pages in the book to find. Okay. That's our temperature indicator, which is very cold. Health will start to decrease. Look for shelter. Build a tent. Build a fire. Don't want to take full damage. Was that an enemy? Or was that us? With the cold? Oh god, there we go. Are we sheltered in here? Yeah, it's got a little plus sign now. So the temperature will be going up. I guess that's got the same symbol as what is on the top of our HUD now. So those are like the places we want to go. Let's press escape again. We find garlic now. I mean, there's loads of like interesting items though. It looks like there's quite a lot of items you can pick up and find. We've got 2 snake skin already. Missing loads of other stuff. I guess the damned locals are the quote-unquote zombies. And we found 2 of the 11 notes so far as well. Let's have a look. Can we... What do we need for a bonfire? We need some stone. We've got the bark. We literally just need to hit a rock with an axe. Try to see. I don't know what stone. Is it as simple as this kind of stone? Oh no. Oh god. Oh god. Oh god. I don't think you can come in the church. I'm fine with that. I'm 100% fine with him glitching out me there. Because what the hell was that? Where is he? Did he just drop an apple? Like, where's the body gun? I know you're cold, but I don't know where the stones are. There's one thing, like, there's not, like, the trees are the source of those things. You know what I mean? Like, you're not able to find sticks on the floor, stones on the floor to pick them up. You've got to, like, almost hit the resource node itself. Oh, God. Yeah, no. It's far too dark. I can't see shit. Why can't I have the pistol and the torch out as well? Okay. Huh. It feels to me as well like the nighttime is way longer than the day. I was like, maybe I'll just wait it out. I mean, I love how we've got a claymore. Some really, like, random stuff as well. Lighters, match it. I like this kind of stuff, though. You got batteries, like matches, lighters, those kind of things as well. I like you can craft. I feel like we should be able to find stones and sticks and stuff around the place. Should be able to like fell trees and chop them up and things like that. There's no logs, it's just long sticks and bark. And in a way, I know it would make it much harder, but it's part of the, like, world design, I guess. Is, like, not have a like, make me find the church. Give me clues. Give me things to, like, explore, I guess. I'd also like on the bottom left where it says resource extracted, tell me what I've extracted, if you're going to do it that way. Or give me, like, a UI prompt. Like, there's no, I think it runs very well. I mean, obviously, it's not the highest of fidelity and textures. God. So he was a citizen. Okay. I mean, it's getting lighter at least. There's like whispers and then a boar attacked me. Was that boar whispering to me? It does have like a nice spooky atmosphere to it. I think it's very rough around the edges as well, though, at the moment. Can't skin the zombie, and the zombie doesn't actually have anything. We can bury him, though. Interesting. Still very cold. So yeah, it doesn't feel safe just to be out and about, because there is stuff here and you are getting attacked. And they can spot you from a while away as well. They spot me before I spot them. So we don't get anything for these ones. So again, sticks are in bundles of 5 in the slots. Can't remember what it said about I think it was saying that obviously, like the heavier you pack, the slower you are, more damage you take. I'm trying to find a stone. And these are chopped trees. Like, maybe they will have it planned to be able to actually chop and knock down trees. I feel like that's a must in a survival game. Like, you can't have it that trees just... Like, you don't need this many trees then, you know what I mean? Plus, it'd be nice because then you could, like, knock down a tree and then build your house and stuff like that. There's these weird spiritual sound effects. I do not like it. Creepy, because I'm like, what is coming for me? Is that just a random shed? Like a hunting shack? Some pliers. Some 9x19. Okay. That'd give me the chills, to be fair. I actually really like the sound. I think the sound is probably its highest selling point at the moment. I think survival wise, I've kind of like, you've kind of just been seeing me. I've just rode out the cold. Like at least on this character where we've got 2 susceptibility to cold out of 3. I didn't really seem to... What the hell? Is that a snake? The zombie down there. What's our, like... Can't pause it either, even on single player. But yeah, that's 1 out of 50. We killed one of those zombie-like people. So... I'm trading on Western Farm today. Be careful, there's a lot of cursed ones around. Okay, so traders appear during the day and leaves at night. Sends you a message in chat. His location can be seen on the map. Am I stupid? Where is the map? Do I have to craft a map? There's no, like, M for map, is there? No. Unless it's under emotion. Can you check the time? Oh. We don't have a watch. You can lie down or sit down. Wave. Okay. Starting to get warmer. I don't know what stone it is we can mine. I'm going to head towards this rock and see. I'm guessing it's like a certain stone. Actually got him with that. Okay. Appreciate the white dot. We've got a chem light. And once we've looted him, we can then dig him a grave. Oh, there we go. We're getting stone. See, again, I know, like, games like Icarus and Valheim and stuff, they do set the bar pretty high. Oh, it does actually show us where the trader is, actually. But I do think they should have more stone piles that get destroyed as you mine them. More trees. Well, the trees are fine in density, but trees that you chop down. I mean, I quite like what the forest, like the game The Forest does, where you can actually have it so that the trees don't actually come back. There is a setting to have trees grow back, but quite like the realism of it. So that was another note. So a vampire, he's a ghoul. Verdalac, vampire bloodsucker. Common Slavic mythological character. So the ritual. So to get the raven's eye, strip it. Ravens fly freely around the world and can land on poles and other objects. You got to kill a raven. And then get the eye of the raven, garlic and mantia. What's the ritual? Oh, you will have a hard time figuring out where he'll attack from. He can summon night creatures, such as bats, to help him. To bite and suck your blood, thus weakening you and regenerating his strength. Okay. Because, yeah, there is a little bit of, like, monster hunting with this, where there is... Obviously, there's, like, multiple different locations and things like that. But I think it says on the Steam page... I'm just trying to check quick. Alright, I did read it somewhere. Yeah, each mythical creature has its own unique attacks and behavior features. And apparently every new game, the loot appears in random places with certain probability. Enemies behave differently. Mythical creatures appear differently. In one game they can be 3, in another they could be 5. You have ordinary equipment and weak weapons at the beginning. But as you carefully explore the world, you'll be able to get better stuff. So, lots of things to do and see. So the map is probably set, but the stuff within the map is procedural. Like that's randomized. Which I think is a good way for the replayability. Okay. Is that like a raven there that you could... Not that we need to do the ritual or anything. I guess we can head towards the trader. He might have a map that we can buy. He like takes the lid off but doesn't take the lid off. There's little things here where you're like, yeah, it doesn't need to be there at the beginning of early access. Probably not. But it seems like we can do this with our bare hands. But oh, risk of cutting. Okay. Like I said, there's some systems here where you're like, that's really cool. Looking forward to seeing that like expanded upon. And there's some animations and stuff like that. That makes sense. Oh, there's an airdrop coming in. Okay. But yeah, I think this will probably be an early access release. Maybe like $15 would be like a fair price to begin with. Like I said, I don't know what it is at the time of recording. Especially if they're like, you know, you got 4 people. Like potentially paying this to like all play together as well. We're at Lake Blaketine. Map does... I don't know how big the map is, but it does seem fairly big. Like everything is like 1.2 away. I don't think that's the same propeller either. It might... no, there wasn't a lake this side. So there's multiple different turbines. I want to try the fishing rod. Is it just a case of... Oh no, you need worms. You dig them in place of mud. Along the highway or on the farm. Just take a knife with your hands and dig. Okay. So as frustrating as that is... I actually like that though. Like I said, I like the... like the extra difficulty with some of it. But it's not just straightforward. Can we dig here? Seems like it. Get some worms. There we go. We got a worm. Nice. Catch fish. Let's see what the... Is there a fishing mini game? Like mini waves. Again, not affecting the loot. Like there's stuff that's been implemented that then doesn't look right because other things haven't been done to match it, if that makes sense. I think this is just a hold to fish. It's not a just a time thing, not a mini game, which I'm fine with. Okay, we actually caught a fish. Caught a carp. So, like I said, I think in the future you could see things like you actually pick up and hold the fish before you then put it in your inventory, or, you know, stuff like that. Like some things, like the cap comes off the top of the bottle when you drink it. Like those kind of things are stuff that you could see being improved and implemented over time. I think there's little things like the textures and the geometry not lining up. That better not be a bear. I have no time for a bear. Well, I was going to jump in here, but I don't know if we can get out. I was trying to see if there's like quite a sharp pond. There's a little picnic bench here. Quite a cool location. We've got a headlamp. That's nice. So we can equip that and then we can press L. There we go. I don't really like L being the hotkey for that because you've got to like move your hand off the WASD. But that is nice that we've got a headlamp now. Don't need to hold our torch. But yeah, you can see, like, obviously I'm playing on, I think top right is the version number. So I'm playing on 0.49. I don't think that's going to say 1.0 on the 8th of October. I think that's going to be, there's a boathouse thing there. I mean, this will still be early access and things like that can all be polished up and things. But you can tell this is obviously like a newer, maybe this is a newer area they've only recently put in. It's not as polished as some of the other areas. We've got a pot for cooking. Okay. We need to craft a tripod. Fire potion recipe. Gonna turn that off just in case it's not copyright protected. And we're almost full. Look at me hoarding. Quite a few notes. Just scattered around. And we can actually start a fire and cook here as well if we wanted to. The campfire kit. Then we could put the carp or the Carpathian wild boar. Are we in the Carpathian? Are the Carpathians in Western Ukraine? Maybe they are. I know they're in Europe, but I didn't know if... I thought we were in Western Ukraine. Which actually, no, yeah. Yeah, it probably is actually, isn't it? Get my West and East mixed up. Let's go over here. I think a lot of it is at the moment, a lot of the stuff I'm talking about is presentation. Someone over there. It's it runs very well. Like I'm getting 4K 90 pretty much solid. It's not jumping around and all that kind of stuff. Another pot. I don't know if we need a second one. Oh, and no sound effects, but we can actually get in the boat. Can we swim? We can swim. That's cool as well. So there's those systems in here. What I would like the option of is to just, since there are like these kind of, like we're not completely in the wilderness alone, like why can't we just use this bed? Like commandeer this as our base. Like I get that you can build, that's what I really like about Mist Survival. I've done a couple of like Let's Play series on that game. And that has like houses, like you can build your own house, but also has houses that you can then, it's got like a little thing like next to the door. And you can just claim it as your base. And then you can like build stuff there and things. And I like that it gives you that option of being able to have both. Like you can... Oh, they see me from so far away. Okay, on my last 4 bullets. Not good. Really relying on this, on shooting things at the moment. Oh my god. What? Why? Why was I just hit by a falling tree? So when I chop trees, that's a joke. That's the game just really rubbing it in my face here. It's like, yeah, you can't chop trees down. But we'll have them fall on you. Oh, so these ones you need to use a knife. You can't use an axe on those. Okay. We do get sticks from those. Maybe we can chop these trees down. It might be that I'm not hitting the trees hard enough. But they don't seem to give any indication, like, you know, chop marks or anything like that, that it's like on its way down. But yeah, okay, yeah. Overloaded, so my stamina won't regen now. Really don't need this many. Oh no. Oh no, I've dropped too much stuff I actually want. Just didn't need that many long sticks. We've got stones and stuff, so we can make a campfire and stuff now. I just don't know where we want to, you know what I mean? That's something I always have with these games, though. And one thing that is curious is that it's got that kind of movement mode. You can like walk or jog. Oh no. Okay, so I can dig up worms if I want and bury them. They don't hold much loot. I think one person had a chem light and that was it. The others have all been empty. Which I'm never the biggest fan of, because I'm like, okay, we know we can turn dirty clothes into rags and things like that. Like, this is Vitlograd. This is like a little town, I guess. There's loads of zombies here. So we can run up and have a look in here. So I'm like, with this kind of thing, I'm like, well, let me... Wait, you're not going to let me in. You're telling me I can't jump? Why can I not jump? There we go. I had to like look and jump sideways. Like a school. Can't search any of these though. Wristwatch. Can we put that on? Where is it? Where'd the wristwatch go? We can. So now... Apparently not. I really thought we could check it. I think you should be able... The fact that you're going to sign it... You can send a message as well. Hello. But yeah. I imagine you are meant to be able to check the time. It just hasn't, like, updated it. Like it's in the game, but not in the game, if that makes sense. Don't have any coins. But yeah, like I feel like you should be able to like loot the clothes off the zombies. Or they're not called zombies, I guess, but you know. I feel like that sort of stuff should be able to do it. It's got a very like, take my strong hand. Eating those sardines there. Right. Just tied over for a bit. There's a lot of like loose loot. Not so much in the way of okay, we actually can't pick that up. Okay. Oh, shift. Dropping those. There we go. Just drop a load of sticks. Yeah, like I mentioned before, there's a lot of like things that are like in the game, which you're like, oh, that's nice. And then there's other things where you're like, how is that not in the game? I guess it's just a priority thing. Yeah, what is... It's like some weird old attic going on here. Little bandage. Guess you could come in this way. I think overall, it's probably something where if you've got a few of you playing this together, probably have a laugh with it as well. There's a sledgehammer. That's meant to be really good for breaking the rocks. How tall is this? Like in a tower. Yeah, I think it's got potential. I think it's got this weird like mix of the supernatural, like vampires and the mysticism. I mean, the town looks, the map looks huge. It's annoying that it's like, oh, check the map, and then the trader's gone as well, isn't he? Because it's nighttime. It's like, check the map, and then it's like, well, what map? I guess I have to find one, but obviously we've been to a few different named locations, Juniper. And there's plenty of those, so yeah, there's like a radar tower satellite thing over there. We can't zoom in at all. There's one of those like wind things for the farms over there. Big old wind turbine. Like I said, I don't think that's the wind turbine that we were at before. We've kind of come from right over there, and it is obviously the Carpathian kind of mountain range, isn't it? Very interesting. What do you guys think? I'm going to leave it there for this one anyway. Yeah, look, there is another turbine. There's turbine there, turbine there. Like I said, I think for me the big question mark on this one is its long-term plans. If we click save, let me go back to the menu. Its long-term plans in terms of what their ideas, because we've got our plans for the project. So it's going to be early access release. They're going to analyze feedback and suggestions. That's great. They're going to develop game mechanics, fix bugs, expand the game world, new locations, make enemies smarter, optimization, new weapons, items, NPCs, all the normal stuff you'd expect. Expand the storyline, add more interactions. So they're going to fix bugs at startup, more potions, performance, new weapons, new food, new locations, improve the horror element in the game to enhance immersion. I think like they've got a good starting point with this as well. like, what's the XP for? Why are we doing these tasks? Like, will there be skill points? Ability to create accessories from the home base, mechanics of applying and using entity talismans, slot machines, the sectarian's lair, the cult, and all the mechanics of the sectarians. Easter eggs, more mysticism. So, yeah, I think I would like to see a bit more on the survival. Like, they don't mention anything there. I guess it might be interactions with the outside world, but like chopping trees down. Like, don't just have them as like resource nodes that are just infinite, but like actually have them get you. Like, we saw it, a tree fell on me, ironically, as I walked past it. The mechanic is in the game for trees to fall over, so you just need to put that after like 5 or 6 swings of the axe, have the tree fall over, and then you get your sticks. It's interesting. I feel mixed on it, because I feel like if this is like $10 to $15 early access to begin with, not too bad. Like, you got some options there at least. If this is like $25 or more, I don't know. It would need a big like day one patch. I don't think much is going to change from what you're seeing here until like on the 8th when it comes out. But yeah, it is trying to put an emphasis on, obviously, there is only a certain amount of stuff you're going to be able to sit down and find. You'll then go and have to hunt and get your food and cook it and have your little base and put little fences up and things like that. Svetlograd is the city, and then there's little settlements that are not just, it says not just small villages on the Steam page. There's also local legends, mysticism, mythical entities. You can fight, like there's like something shooting spells and sending bats your way and stuff like that. So from a horror point of view, I think we didn't really see much of it in this video today, but it's got that kind of stuff there as well, apparently. I don't feel secure enough at the moment to go and hunt that stuff out. I feel like I need to have a base. I need to get more ammo, you know, I need to stock up a bit. But yeah, I like that you, like, there's some things that I haven't seen before, like using a knife on the dirt to get the worms. Like, that's so good. Like it's such a simple thing. Some really cool things with it. There's loads of like different like botany, but like botanical kind of items and things to make these potions. So it's got some really cool stuff going for it. Let's have a look at this. So player is where we can choose what we look like. This is our level, our badges. You can choose what badge you have based on your level. You can go all the way up to level 72. Don't know why. Higher the level, the less players have the same badges in their collection. That's it. It's literally just a thing here. And there's achievements just to get more badges. Okay. So first hunt, book lover, and it's got the progress and stuff, which is cool. I like that it's got this, the whole XP thing, like you got to kill the demons. You can kind of get an idea of what things you can do in the game. So you've got night vision in here, you can go sniping. It's cooking, obviously, perform 66 rituals, kill 90 demons, collect 120 pages. So I think we only had, it was said out of 41, right? 41 pages, so maybe there'll be more pages later. The military personnel, exercise, mythical creatures. So like a lot of stuff here. Climb a fence, blow up 150 red barrels, kill 90 pigs, be cursed 666 times. So ring the church bell 150 times. There's a bunker. They mentioned that there was a bunker on the Steam page as well. There's something in there. But okay. Again, not 100% sure. They could do some stuff with this, maybe. A bit like what Escape from Tarkov has, where it has like character, like maybe like have more strength, more stamina, those kind of things as well. I don't know. It's not PvP, so it's not like it's trying to create things all equal or anything. Everyone can start from scratch, but it would enhance the replayability for sure. But yeah, I think it's promising. It's very, very promising. I just wanted to have a little look. Second Reality. They have made a few games. They made a game called When They Arrived. It was self-published. So that one doesn't look that promising. Cafe Owner Simulator. Made a game called 12 Hours, like a horror game. Sunset Cafe. So they've made a few different games. But yeah, Cafe Owner Simulator, I think, is their like one that did good, I guess. So yeah, I think if they're supporting this and they seem like they've got a really good foundation with it, I could see it. And like, I like the setting of the Carpathian as well, like the Carpathian Mountains. But yeah, I feel like yeah, even like having a bit more intro. We just kind of like just started, didn't we? But, you know, like having an intro. Why are we there in the RV? When you're single player, are your family members dead? Are they there as well? I don't know. But yeah, I'm gonna leave it there. Let me know what you guys think. That was The Legacy, and I'm gonna be watching this one quite closely because it's got that kind of. I know he's talked about Mist Survival earlier. It's got that kind of Mist Survival energy about it, where it's like janky, a little bit buggy, but there's like some kind of charm and something quite cool and unique that it's doing as well. I think, interestingly, they're games that both could learn a lot off of each other as well, interestingly. There's some stuff in Mist I'd like to see in The Legacy, and there's some stuff from The Legacy I'd like to see in Mist. Looks very, very cool. So, not perfect, but very promising. Let me know what you guys think. Remember to like, comment, subscribe. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll catch you guys in the next video. Take care.